What's up, guys? Welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David. For all you first-time visitors to the channel, I watch both older and newer movies alike to offer you honest reactions. My style tends to be tongue-in-cheek, so please keep that in mind, but also know that I have the utmost respect for all of the films, their creators, and their fans. And for all you returning superstars, and especially you returning subscribers, what's up? Tonight, I'm going head-to-head with Lord of the Rings 2001. This is the movie that made me realize I was probably wrong, on a lot of the other reaction channels that claim they have never seen certain iconic movies like Wizard of Oz or Harry Potter or Titanic. I used to watch those channels and think, really? You've never seen Titanic, not just once, or Harry Potter? But then I realized I've never seen Lord of the Rings, and it is one of the biggest movie franchises of all time. Billions of dollars, Oscars. Never saw it. It went right by me. And by the time I got interested in watching, I was so far behind. I was like, well, it's just so many hours to see. But then I started doing the YouTube channel and I realized this is an excellent opportunity to watch this movie. The main reason being is because of you guys. The comments that you have left me in the other movies have taught me more about these films than I otherwise ever would have known. You leave the best trivia, the best behind the scenes stories, and the best thematic elements that I sometimes totally miss when I'm watching these. So thank you so much. It is because of you that I am watching this movie on its 20th anniversary and going forward. So what do I know about the film from the outset? Not a lot. I know the cast. I know the characters' names, some of them like Frodo, Gandalf, Gollum. I know my precious from like the memes. I know some of the story names or the location names like Mordor and Middle-earth, but I don't know how these fit into the storyline, and I don't know any of the plot points. So all of that will be new to me. It's a win-win. I get to see it for the first time. You guys get to get a fresh reaction, so we can just jump right in. Real quick before we do, as usual, if you've seen my previous videos, you know I always have my tumbler of peach tea. The peach tea is what usually gets me through the scary movies, but for these kind of movies, it just enhances the fun. Also, be sure to stick around at the end for final commentary and additional thoughts. But other than that, yeah, let's just get right to it. Let's watch Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, 2001. Oh Lord, I'm not going to turn the volume up. We got whispering.
The world is changed. I feel it in the earth. Much that once was is lost.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can already tell this just has that epic
with
feel.
The forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, 7 to the dwarf lords, and 9 to the race of men, who above all else desire power.
So that's the first lesson. I didn't realize there were multiple rings. I thought there was just the one ring.
Another ring was made.
Ah, spoke too soon.
A master ring to control all others. One ring to rule them all.
Okay, so I've heard that, one ring to rule them all. I can already tell you I'm gonna like this movie. I can already tell.
A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor.
Ooh, that's cool. Sword action.
But the power of the ring could not be undone.
Oh, wow, that's pretty powerful. I'm such a dork that I will be on Amazon later tonight buying a replica of this ring. I can already tell you right now.
Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword.
Grab it, dude.
Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated.
Okay, so we still got 3 more hours. What's going on next?
The hearts of men are easily corrupted.
That's true. That is true.
And the Ring of Power has a will of its own. Some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. The ring passed out of all knowledge until it ensnared a new bearer.
Who? Oh, hey, look at that. We're knocking out all the things I know in the first 10 minutes.
It consumed him.
I mean, I kind of get his point of view. It is kind of a finder's keeper situation with old Gollum. He did find it.
It abandoned Gollum. But something happened then the ring did not intend. Bilbo Baggins.
Ah, Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo, that's not yours.
Hobbits will shape the fortunes of all.
Okay, well, that was amazing. That was a really great opening, actually. So 60 years later. A lot of numbers being thrown, but I think I'm with it. I know that's Gandalf. Okay.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. He arrives precisely when he means to.
So I know this was filmed in New Zealand, and that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to seeing is the landscape there. Just beautiful already. Well, I mean, not the pigs and shit, but the rest of it, beautiful. Oh, I like the little houses in the hills. That's cool. Very, very green.
Before you came along, we Bagginses were very well thought of.
Indeed.
Never had any adventures or did anything unexpected.
Hey, cracked a smile after all. All right.
Gandalf, I'm glad you're back.
So am I, dear boy.
Ooh, this must be the mayor's cottage. It's all fancy up on the hill. Got a sign out front. Oh, that's pretty cool with the perspective, how they make him look small next to him. There must be so many challenges with filming. It's that damn ring.
Tea? Or maybe something a little stronger. It was laid down by my
That's cool. I like these little places. I would love to go to some sort of, not an amusement park, but like a interactive sort of place where you can see recreations of this. That'd be cool.
I want to see mountains again, and then find somewhere quiet where I can finish my book.
Frodo suspects something.
Of course he does. He's a Baggins, not some block-headed Bracegirdle from Hardbottle.
I don't know any of those words. So does Gandalf know he's got the ring? I mean, Gandalf seems like he knows a lot, so I would assume so.
And I don't expect I shall return. In fact, I mean not to.
Drama. I like the fireworks. That's super cool. You're either fireworks or parades. I'm definitely fireworks.
Go on, Sam.
Oh, Sam. Okay, I know Sam. I've heard that name anyway. I know Sean Astin. I know the actor. Oh, yeah, so I don't know these two's names, but I recognize the actors. I think I remember reading that they all got tattoos. Everyone in the movie, the main ones got tattoos, if I'm not mistaken.
Today is my 111th birthday. I regret to announce this is the end. I bid you all a very fond farewell.
Wow. Huh. Well, that's one way to do a quick exit and skimp out on the bill. Careful.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
You will keep an eye on Frodo, won't you? I'm leaving everything to him.
You have a hard time giving that up.
The ring must go to Frodo.
So Bilbo must be very good-hearted because the ring carries such power and such, I guess, corruptible properties that you have to have a really pure heart not to be taken by it any more than he already was. In a dark way, I mean.
Goodbye, Gandalf.
Fare thee well, Felicia.
Bilbo! He's gone, hasn't he? I didn't think he'd really do it.
He's gone to stay with the elves. The ring is yours now.
Wonder, does he know what the ring is?
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Okay, well, this looks much more dark and foreboding than the Happy Shire with their little huts that I enjoy. This looks more like Six Flags Over Nightmare.
The writings all but disappeared. A secret now that only fire can tell. Hold out your hand, Frodo.
No, thank you. Let's let it cool off first.
There were markings.
One ring to rule them all. Forged by the Dark Lord Sauron.
Bilbo found it in Gollum's cave.
Ring has awoken.
Uh-oh.
It's heard its master's call. Sauron has returned.
Well, crap.
Frodo, he must never find it. Get out of the Shire. I'll be waiting for you at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. You'll have to leave the name of Baggins behind you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Stay off the road. My dear Frodo.
Oh, don't smile and be nice now after you just laid this stinking pile on me.
I heard a good deal about a ring and a Dark Lord and something about the end of the world.
Oh, Lord, we heard it all.
I've thought of a better use for you. The enemy has many spies in his service. The ring is trying to get back to its master. It wants to be found.
No pressure. So I do like these kind of stories. I like these kind of fairy tale, epic saga. I cannot believe I never saw this.
This is it. If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
Come on, Sam.
See, I'm so ignorant on the story. I don't know what these places are, what they're called.
Grey rides to Isengard,
Oh, I guess they tell me. Okay, I just need to listen.
seeking my counsel. For that is why you have come, is it not? Saruman. So the Ring of Power has been found. All these long years, it was in the Shire. And yet you did not have the wit to see it.
No offense.
Sauron has regained much of his former strength. He cannot yet take physical form, but his spirit has lost none of its potency.
This is very similar to Voldemort watching Harry Potter and how he hasn't taken his physical form yet, but he's growing the strength. It's very interesting because it came out the same year, so as far as the movies go. But obviously I know the story precedes the Harry Potter series by many, many years.
Great eye, lidless, wreathed in flame.
Okay, so it's the eye they keep showing. Okay, I've seen that.
Palantir is a dangerous tool. They are not all accounted for. We do not know who else may be watching. The 9 have left Minas Morgul. They will find the ring and kill the one who carries it. Frodo.
Uh-oh. That's not good. What's happening here? I knew he was shifty.
We must join with him, Gandalf. We must join with Sauron.
He went to the dark side. Uh-oh. Now there's trouble in River City. Oh, Lord. That was kind of surprising. Just wasn't expecting it.
I thought I'd lost you. Something Gandalf said. Don't you lose him, Samwise Gamgee. What could possibly happen?
These two meddlesomes. It's turning into just an old group trip.
I think I've broken
Oh, God, those feet. I mean, I've heard about the feet, but Lord, up close like that. Oh, this can't be good.
Get off the road!
Oh, I like that again. The perspective to show, to remind you how small they are. That's smart. That's a cool shot.
Sam and I must get debris.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. Didn't see that coming. God, that's a horrible scream.
We wish to stay at the inn.
A rougher crowd than I imagined at the Prancing Pony.
The friends of Gandalf the Grey. Can you tell him we've arrived?
Not seen him for 6 months. That fellow's done nothing but stare at you since we arrived.
That man in the corner.
He's known as Strider.
Strider. Put that away. Oh, don't drop the ring. No! Oh, my Lord. Where'd he go? Okay, this is rocking my clock right now because I don't know what's happening. Nobody noticed.
You draw far too much attention to yourself.
Who are you?
Are you frightened?
A bit.
I know what hunts you. They're coming.
Well, they're here. Man, it's all going down at the Prancing Pony tonight. I just didn't know it's gonna be this. I mean, this is a lot of action really fast. bait and switch, but still, that freaked me out a little bit.
They are the Nazgul ring wraiths, so neither living nor dead. They will never stop hunting you.
You know, don't let that make you feel bad. 24 hours ago, having fun at a party, shooting off some fireworks, and now basically your whole life has changed forever.
To Rivendell, Master Gamgee. To the House of Elrond.
We're going to see the elves.
Oh, the elves. I've been waiting to see the elves. I've heard good things.
We do not stop till nightfall.
What about second breakfast?
Oh, there's no second breakfast. Come on.
The power of Isengard is at your command.
Build me an army worthy of Mordor.
We have work to do.
Thank God Gandalf's okay. I mean, I know he makes it through like all the movies, if I'm not mistaken. Still, I don't know the story, so I mean, kind of just going on what I think. Oh, man. I could do out the close-ups of those.
This was the great watchtower of Amonsul.
We shall rest here tonight.
These are for you. Keep them close.
Ah, weapons.
What are you doing? Put it out, you fools! Put it out!
That's nice.
Back, you devils!
Oh, he's brave. Look at Sam. Sam's a fighter. Oh, don't take it out like that. Ooh, that's cool. That's a really super cool effect. Oh, wow. Oh, good throw on that.
He's been stabbed by a Morgul blade.
A what?
He needs elvish medicine.
From Elvis Presley? I know it's a low-hanging fruit joke, but I'm gonna sit on that for like 20 minutes.
Gandalf!
I honestly, guys, okay, so I'll tell you, I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. This movie so far feels like an amalgamation of all the things I love. What I did not expect, given that it is a very long saga, I didn't expect this much action and this much tension, but I'm kind of tense over here. I honestly thought the first movie would be like maybe a hook in the beginning and then a lot of exposition and then maybe a big ending. I didn't expect this much action all the way through. I'm very impressed. Oh, these guys scare the shit out of me just looking at them. Well, that's horrifying. Oh, it's Liv Tyler. That's right. I forgot she was in this.
Who is she? She's an elf.
He's fading. We must get him to my father. There are 5 wraiths behind you. Where the other 4 are, I do not know. I do not fear them.
Okay, we got time for this. Let's go. So they can't go into water. Okay, so a minute ago I just thought it was because they were like on a deep river, but they can't go into water?
Come and claim him.
Oh, maybe they can. All right, well, there goes that. So I guess that was just a dramatic pause. That's cool. Wow, that'll do it.
Where am I? You are in the house of Elrond.
What happened, Gandalf?
There is only one Lord of the Ring. He does not share power.
Gandalf? What is it?
So he really is there. Okay, I thought that was like a projection or something, but he really made it off that high tower.
Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
Well, that looks nice. This is certainly nicer than those ruins he was hanging out at where he got stabbed. Bilbo! The hell are you doing here?
Oh, my lad. Bilbo.
We did what we set out to do. The ring will be safe in Rivendell. I am ready to go home.
Something tells me it won't be that easy.
Gandalf, the enemy is moving. Sauron's forces are massing in the east. His eye is fixed.
We do not have the strength to fight both Mordor and Isengard.
The ring cannot stay here.
Well, crap. There goes that plan.
He's there 3,000 years.
See, I thought I had seen him. Okay, 3,000 years and 60.
Isildur, hurry.
King's son.
Follow me.
Oh, so he talked to him. Oh,
I
okay.
led Isildur into the heart of Mount Doom, the one place it could be destroyed. Cast it into the fire!
He's like, I just can't. I just like it too much.
Destroy it! No. Isildur kept the ring.
There is one who could unite them, reclaim the throne of Gondor.
Who's that? Oh, he's a king? Or he's from that line of kings? Okay, all right, well.
Blade cut the ring.
But no more than a broken arrow.
That's expensive. Oh, see, I like that. He has respect for it, and he's very careful and conscious of it. Sales.
You said you'd bind yourself to me.
I choose a mortal life.
So he's a man, he's mortal. She's an elf, or elfish, or however you would say it. So, okay.
You've been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor. Middle-earth stands upon the brink of destruction.
It is true. Let us use it against him.
You cannot wield it. None of us can.
This is Isildur's heir, and heir to the throne of Gondor.
Oh, he didn't know. Oh, okay. I thought it was common knowledge.
The ring must be destroyed. It must be taken deep into Mordor and cast back into the fiery chasm from whence it came.
And guess who's got to do that? Frodo.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Oh, that's what this comes from. One does not simply walk into... Ah.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
I will help you bear this burden.
You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
Carry the face of us all, little one.
Oh, that's nice. Everyone's coming to his aid.
Frodo's not going anywhere without me.
So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay, so we just wrapped up with the council meeting. This is the first movie I've watched where we've had to split it, but I think this is going to be a good approach to split it into two parts. That feels like a very complete part and a great place to stop. And I did do very carefully a little bit of research before I started to find out a good stopping point, and that's pretty much what everyone recommended. So my thoughts so far are that I am very intrigued. I found myself being very drawn into the story. I know that there's a long road to go, right? I know that the movie itself is long, not to mention there are two more after this, obviously. So we're not going to make any kind of like major headway in this first half of the first movie. But that being said, yeah, they have definitely set the table in a way that I am very intrigued and very interested to keep going. I was very impressed starting out at the low end of my impression level. Liv Tyler's accent was so good. I was very surprised and impressed with that. Elijah Wood, I've seen him in other things. He's one of those actors I sometimes forget about. And then when I see him in things, especially this, which I'm guessing he is arguably most known for, he's great. He is such a great actor in the way of like conveying innocence, yet still capability. And I think he just mixes the two very well. I see him as a strong character, and I feel like he can definitely carry this trilogy of films as the lead actor. But everyone in it that I've seen, and I knew some of them going in, but I forgot others like Viggo Mortensen. I didn't know that Ned Stark is in this. I can't remember his name. Bean, last name is Bean, I believe. I know I'm so sorry for you guys who are big fans of his. I just can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. but I love him, and so I'm glad to see him as well. Hugo Weaving, I love, of course. I really didn't know any of that with Gandalf, and with the other wizard, I'm still learning his name. Oh, and don't get me mad at me, I know, but I love that actor, and I love that character too. That army is disgusting, but effective in its depiction, because now I'm afraid of whatever the hell that is they're bringing. So yeah, I am really intrigued. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what I've missed that I should be aware of, that I didn't catch during the reaction or the wrap up here. I want to watch the second half pretty quickly. I want to put these 2 videos out pretty one after the other. Right now I want to also watch Harry Potter with Mark and get that out. So it might be a week or so before I put these out, but I do want to watch it pretty quickly. Like this video if you found value. I certainly appreciate that. It helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you join our merry band of misfits and superstars, as I like to say. Regardless, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.